Did the US reopen the Strait of Hormuz just because of China? At first, that actually sounds believable, because China imports a massive share of its energy from the Middle East, and a large portion of that oil flows directly through the Strait of Hormuz. So if the strait is disrupted, it doesn't just affect Iran, it immediately impacts China's energy security. That's why many people assume the US response is indirectly tied to China. But the reality is something else. There's no indication that the US acted directly in response to China in this scenario. The US involvement in the Strait of Hormuz is driven by a much broader goal: keeping global oil flows stable and avoiding escalation in a region that impacts every major economy. China is part of the equation, but not the trigger. It's one of many countries exposed to whatever happens there. So the US isn't acting because of China. Instead, it's acting because the Strait of Hormuz has become a global pressure point, shared by every major power. And that changes the whole narrative. From China versus USA influence, to a system where everyone is dependent on the same choke point.